Hello, friends. Recently, I have heard from many parents that their children are not interested in reading. You know what actually drives a child towards reading? When they talk, they share their experiences, their feelings, their thoughts, their ideas, and the routine that they follow throughout the day. So, let us look today at these 6 steps that help your child to read. Step number 1. When an infant is born, starting from the first day, the more you talk with your child, the more the child will be likely to listen to you, respond to you rather than just making sounds with the child. Incorporate more expressions. Keep talking to them so that they get more, because at that time the child will only be listening, focusing on what they hear rather than talking. Even if they don't understand at that time, the language starts to develop. Because with every expression that you give while you're talking, with every funny word that you say, you will find that the child will start reacting to you emotionally. So after 2 months, maybe the child will start to give a chuckle, a laugh, they would smile at you, and those milestones will start to appear. This should be carried out further when your child starts to engage in play as soon as 3 or 4 months of age, when the child is playing maybe with a play gym, or the child is sitting and playing with blocks or rings or soft toys. Even at that time, talking to the child, interacting with the child helps them to understand the importance of language, which later on can be replicated to reading. Further, once your child starts going to the school or to a daycare center, it is good to, when the child returns home and they have some vocabulary available, start talking to them about, wow, what did you play today? So rather than giving such an open-ended question, you can ask, did you play with ball? Did you play with blocks? So maybe the child will not say yes. Instead, they will bring their blocks to show what they did at school. That is also a form of communication. And if it's an older child, then you can talk about what they did over there, anything creative that happened. But one important aspect here is, do share your experiences with the child. I went to my work. Oh, there was a lot of work today, but I tried to finish it fast. So you can explain to them, or how many people you met, so that they understand how to describe their experiences. Step number 2, looking at books. It is okay to get a book and read the child for at least 20 minutes in a day to get them interested in books. Initially, it is okay to not focus on the story exactly, but just on the pictures and trying to make expressions and describe what is happening. Or even if the child asks you to read the same story over and over, it's okay, because if they want some book they're really interested in, it shows what is their interest area, what kind of books they will like in the future, or what kind of games they would like in the future. But if you tell them, no, we will only read this book one time and we have to change it, then they don't get to explore their interest. Step number 3. As I mentioned before, initially do not focus on what is the story or try to read it out to the child. Instead, you can simply show the picture. Ooh, I can see a big giant here, and he is carrying a bag, and see, so many children are around him. Do they look scared? No, they are just looking at the giant. And see, there is one child that is climbing a tree. So once they get interested in pictures, if you add small lines of the story, they would still be interested. Step number 4. Trying to connect the story with the experiences that you have in daily life. For example, this is a giant. Have you ever seen one? The child may say, no. Okay, we will try to play giant and babies. Then you can say, there are so many children here. Let's try to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 kids, they are all friends. How many friends do you have? So this helps the child to share their experiences and their feelings to you. Also maybe talking about what kind of things they play together, or which friend the child prefers to play with. Step number 5. Once the story is over, you can ask them, what did you like about the book? Did you like the giant? They may say, yes, he was scary initially, but later on, the giant became really kind. Or, I really liked all the children playing around the giant and he was letting them play in his garden. So, in this way, the child gets to share their thoughts, what they liked, what they didn't like. And final step number 6. The more you read in front of the child, the more the child will be interested in books. So don't try to read from the phone. Instead, pick up newspapers, magazines, your own books that you like to read, some novels. So when you pick up those books, any kind of fiction books, so that when you read them, the child gets interested. Yes, my parents also are reading, so I should also take a book and start reading, because they really like pretend play. So you can share what you read and then the child can share what they read. I hope this video on how to get your child interested in books was informative for you. If yes, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos related to child development, ring the bell icon for notifications, and do add any queries or suggestions in the comments below. We'll meet again soon. Bye.